Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, I am going to share with you guys the reason why sometimes I like studying at a coffee shop. As a postgraduate intern, I spent a large portion of my days going to a duty at the hospital or sitting either at home or at the coffee shop while studying and preparing for my physician licensure exam. Tara guys, at samahan niyo ako while I explore this coffee shop here in Murcia. Basically, when I'm not at the hospital or sleeping, I was most likely found either helming the espresso machine at home or at a coffee shop, sipping my extra large coffee. The coffee shop that I visited today is called the 60s Cafe. It is owned by a Murciahanon who formerly worked abroad. It comprises of collected valuables from 1960s and organized them in his cafe located at Alfredo Montalibano Street in Barangay Blumentritt in Murcia Town, Negros Occidental. His collection pivots from classic and vintage phones, radios, turntable vinyl record players, primitive loudspeakers, luggage, collectible vintage dishes and wares, headgears, and military valuables. The first edition of some books dating back in 1845, bikes, mirrors, cars, and among other things. The owner takes pride in sharing his fondness for collecting these valuables to help this generation glimpse some of the pieces of history with the presence of his vintage collections. Tony Pamplega, who owns the place, shared that he started collecting things that captured his interest when he was working overseas, starting with old cars that blossomed to collect more things that can best represent the heydays of the past. He wanted people to come and at the same time revisit the glory days of the 1960s. So ito yung military valuables niya. Try nga natin. Both young and oldies alike who come to their place appreciate his myriad of collections in awe. According to him, people usually take pictures of those collections, either posing on them or getting a photo of the collection itself. Actually, it was really fun looking around. What I love about this place is also the vintage toy cars. The cafe was not just for good food but also for people who love to pose with old and vintage things that create the best photographs. Actually, ito yung dream car ko noon when I was younger. These collectibles is a reflection of the past and present that crosses over the current fad and fun. According to the owner, he enjoyed seeing people appreciate his fondness for a collection of old vintage items that brings curiosity, excitement, education, and appreciation for the arts. Basically, coffee shops are located almost everywhere today. They are in every city, every neighborhood, and they're accessible just about any time. They're open late into the night and early in the morning, which means that you can get as much studying done as you need to, no matter when you find yourself with extra hours to kill. Apart from the friendly atmosphere, it also has delicious coffee and food at your reach. So, do you know this guy? Because hindi ko alam kung sino yan. So basically, there's this sharp weapon which caught my attention. Hindi ko alam what it's called. Please comment down below if you know what it's called. Cheers to the good times. Anyway, nakaka-enjoy naman na makita yung mga different collectibles from 1960s. So basically, the owner invites those who have not yet set foot at 60s Cafe to come and see for themselves the vintage things and spots they can pick to have their photos taken that can cross over the past and present. I think this one yung mga bike parts from 1960s that people were talking about. Though you might feel like home is the best place to study, coffee shops are an excellent alternative. They provide the comfort and amenities you love, but in a more relaxed and enjoyable atmosphere. As long as you don't mind the occasional noise and are not too worried about how much caffeine you might be tempted to consume, you can always find a cozy study spot at a coffee shop like this. So this is an example of a vintage record player back in 1960s. So it's about time to eat na? Caffeine was a currency and the cafe was a convenient workspace for working on case presentations. Sometimes the library just isn't the right atmosphere for working on case presentations or highlighting and reading a book. These days, not much has changed. I'm still hopelessly committed to drinking multiple cups of coffee per day while reading. Maybe just a maximum of 2 cups per day. Well, not all cafes are conducive to a good work environment. Ideally, when I look for a coffee shop, I make sure that the seating is also comfortable and in an area with moderate noise level, especially that I don't like studying in crowded coffee shops. It's also wise to find a shop that not only offers drinks, but also serves a decent food selection to balance out the caffeine. Actually, the food tasted excellent and was very affordable here. Always remember that I'm always fueled by happy thoughts and coffee.
Ako gali si Vicente nang kaisa sa ako niya sa tagiya sang 60s Cafe kag subong ari digdi si vlogger mama doktora.
Oo,
Ma'am
yuke.
doktora ready subong kag ako mo kilala ako gali subong sa iya nga yung siya vlog kag amo niya gali iya nga nga koleksyon ng paisa ko 60s Cafe kung gusto niyo magadto di welcome ka mo di sa 60s Cafe sa lugar sa Kanlaon, Biong, Blumentritt, Barangay Morsya. Amo na di siyang lugar kung gusto niyo mga pika mo di welcome ka mo di kay damo mo di pili mo di ka photoshoot, pili mo di ka photoshoot sa birthday kung gusto niyo. Amo na yang pangalan sa paisagol si Anthony Pampliga, 60s Cafe niya nga negosyo. Pagdamo mo ni siya gusto niyo yung mga siya, mga bakal manok ngari man siya. Gusto niyo kanding ngari man siya, gusto niyo bakal ngari man siya. Gusto niyo magkadto di. Tagto lang mo di
Ano ang specialty sa 60s cafe?
Ang specialty guys ng 60s cafe ng ano ng mga mga meal o mga adobo, mga buffalo wings, kagang ang milk tea. Damo man sa milk tea na tawagan ng may ang sa milk tea gali subong ang iyang nang bali price ng milk tea na sa may iya ka caramel 95 ng iyang price sa milk tea. Amo na sa lana na tanan sara na da sa may menu. Kung kadto mo din makita mo na sa menu basta mo na siyang price ya sa caramel 95 ang iyang presyo sa milk tea. Tapos sa iya naman sa mga meal 110 ang iyang presyo. Amo na siya ako na muna na ako na no.
Ang coffee, yes sir. Coffee.
Ang coffee gali ang brewed coffee 25 pesos. Kag ang may gatas 35 pesos.
Okay.
Kaga mo na sa tanan na nakabati is tanan na nakita sa akon. God bless you.
Sige, thank you sir.
Always remember that difficult times will help you understand better than before. It will make you realize how infinitely rich and beautiful this life is in every way. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Learn to embrace the pain that hard times of life give you. Burn it and use it as a fuel for your journey. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. Life is tough, my darling, but so are you. Thank you very much for watching my vlog. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.